like I got a short end of the stick because I have to, talk after Regina. That is like very, very intimidating. Well, thank you for the kind invitation to the conference, and a very good afternoon to you all. It was a great honor to have this opportunity to share with a tribe of like-minded people perspectives and efforts that frame our mission. We all believe doing good is important to the future. But please forgive me for the grim slide. But I thought now it looks better, a little bit better than the placenta that Regina showed. Well, my session, I chose this slide because my session, I thought it was scheduled for 3:30. My team feels that a shocker slide could be a good pinch to get the audience out of any food coma. So, quick something about me. My name is Solina Chau, born and bred in Hong Kong. Myself in 4 words: Christian, I'm a Christian, I'm a learner, try to be a learner, I'm a traveler, and I'm an enthusiast. One-liner about Horizons, of which I'm a co-founder. We are not a fund. Team Horizons' mission is simply enterprising science and technology for yield and impact. Well, everybody loves the idea of kindness and like to see ourselves as a kind person. So can you imagine who is the kindest person you know? Are you kinder than he or she? Well, for me, my life partner, Mr. Lee Ka-shing, is the kindest person I know. He believes smart is a subset of kindness. A smarter world is definitely a better world, but a kinder world should be even better. For the past 20-odd years, I have served at his pleasure for the foundation he founded, which he endearingly referred to his 3rd son. Last year, I asked Mr. Lee this question: amongst your lifespan of achievements and experiences, what would you wish to unlearn and relearn? I was totally shocked with his response. He said, if I could turn back time, he wouldn't have structured his charitable foundation as is now. Because for the hope of accumulating a pool of capital and distributing it to causes through generations just will not match the pace of need in this fast-changing and disorientating world. He feels compelled to reconceptualize the role of philanthropy to be a better steward of wealth. Hence, since 2023, we work along a 2-pronged approach. The first prong rides on Mr. Lee's belief that legacy is not destiny. It is all about capacity. The foundation has been the exoskeleton support for a wide range of kindness intervention projects, which Mr. Lee has been supporting for over 30 years and is still continuing. Take, for example, Mr. Lee is a Buddhist, so he built Chisan Monastery, a monastery that is in Hong Kong that offers the gift of tranquility and a learning environment for those who seek deeper meanings in their lives. It is also a center of Buddhist research, enlightenment, and teaching. And why do we term it as our kindness intervention project? Because it is administered by a modern governance structure. It also radiates the philosophy of Buddhism into youth and elderly community support programs that we have in Hong Kong, and is one of the, I think, largest service community in Hong Kong. In addition, amongst the 15 multi-year healthcare projects that our foundation support, one is particularly dear to Mr. Lee's heart. Since 1998, our foundation has supported a string of 35 hospices in Hong Kong and China that provide free medication and care to over 20,000 terminally ill patients each year, enabling them to spend their remaining days in comfort and in dignity. And this is really important from Mr. Lee's perspective, hardwiring kindness into the circuitry of humanity is a completely serious business. The ability to shoulder the vulnerability of others could be quite costly. Therefore, it is critical to institutionalize part of your hard-earned wealth as independent social capital. Because when the going gets tough, you don't want the ebb and flow of economic cycles to affect your unwavering commitments to society. I actually think that nowadays is very in vogue using all the skeletons, so I hope you all forgive us. Now, more people sees unequal access to health and technology as the main drivers of systemic inequities. Most of us, perhaps me included, harbors doubt. I'll be very careful here, okay? Most of us, including me, harbor doubts that the good intentions of government policies can adequately address our challenges. So, as we all agree, the need for private initiatives to invest in future readiness is more than ever as an essential and strategic priority. For our foundation, supporting scientists and research have always been our marquee initiatives. Since the year 2000, we have supported more than 15 research centers globally. We were very proud that two leading scientists, Jennifer Doudna and Michael Houghton, both our endowed chairs, were awarded the Nobel Prize together in the year 2020. You can imagine the economic and societal impacts are just immeasurable. Take Jennifer, for example. Her discovery of CRISPR allows the rewriting of the code of life. Her institute, IGI at Berkeley, has spun out 21 companies within 9 years, raised over 3 billion capital, and was responsible for nearly 15% of all UC Berkeley's patents. Well, health is important. Education is also very important as a lever of future readiness. So to preempt the oncoming impact of AI, 4 years ago, we started a host of AI readiness projects, ranging from AI literacy enhancing programs in education and also in small and medium enterprises applications. We advocate and support the adoption of AI technology in all Hong Kong hospitals and to embed AI in teaching and research in our medical schools. Our contribution, our strategic contributions, are not predicated upon prize-winning discoveries. Technovation is the lens through which we view the world, and supporting discoveries is our way of giving back. We believe it is the ultimate philanthropy. Well, Mr. Tony Blair mentioned that the best way to support a lot of projects is to ensure that we have to cut them from the umbilical cord of the donors. Kindness is all about action. But the past, the present, and future concerns are all entangled today and can easily condemn any Hercules into Sisyphus. If we want to do more, we must blaze a new path forward. But the question is, can we optimize our resources and find investment opportunities that extend human dignity and respect? Is it possible to make differences in economic circumstances more tolerable and gain yield at the same time? Well, the world will be a very dull place without novel ideas. The good news is, not only did we identify many like-minded founders who creatively found a trove of practical solutions, and it makes our whole portfolio in this sector exceptionally hot and enjoys many interesting valuation and exits. Well, I often like to use the example, MyGate from India, as an example. Through the business model of addressing the respect deficit that is prevalent in a world of income inequality, MyGate developed a digitalized community operating system that focused on facilitating the life of gray-collar workforce and making their daily working experiences easier and more respectful. Through MyGate, I'm happy to report that more than 15 million gray workers have become bankable people now and now have access to insurance and healthcare. Meanwhile, the 3.5 million households in the gated communities that they serve are enjoying the convenience and better service and feels like a millionaire. Sorry, go back. This slide is dismal. This is a very dismal slide, and what the message here is self-evident. To address the growing shortage of radiologists and pathologists worldwide, Harrison AI's mission is to scale global capacity of diagnosis and intervention, where majority of radiology and histopathology, did I get that right? Workflow will be automated with AI. It already has full regulatory clearance in 40 countries and is proudly serving hospitals in US, UK, Europe, India, Hong Kong, Australia, and in Singapore. Kindness is a prism which refracts and magnifies the smallest nudges in the present to have major impacts in the future. Well, not only could it be interesting, it is also investable. We participated in both companies at the seed stage. Their impact in society is self-evident, and we are confidently optimistic that their exits will bring us interesting yields. The new age of philanthropists, DNA, requires us to be change agents, social entrepreneurs, and community partners. We need to earn it, we need to give it, and we need to encourage it. Well, I know most of you are already doing it. I can feel the interbrain synchrony in this room already, blushing, thinking how we should participate more. But it is now the time to accelerate. We should proactively seek out opportunities to act out who you are, a hyper, resourceful, and responsible citizen who could meet unmet needs. Following this line of thought, and with Mr. Lee's encouragement, we have tuned our MO now into a tax thyself model. Upon every successful exit, we will immediately distribute a portion of the proceeds towards medical and education initiatives, community projects, and more women-centric projects, a focus which is very dear to my heart. I'm very happy to share with you something fresh off the press this afternoon to mitigate the likely impact of an unexpected Hong Kong government's budget cut decision towards the students from financially challenged families who aspire to sit for the Hong Kong University entrance exam. We just announced a new project, an unconditional financial support of 3,300 Hong Kong dollars per female student from government and subsidized secondary schools. That will cover around 85% of next year's female candidates, which is around 50% of the candidates. There's an old saying, as within, so without. This is so true. We know kindness matters. We know action matters. When the apathetic asks, who gives a damn? Hopefully, without hesitation, we will proudly respond, me, I give a damn. Thank you very much.